Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. If I missed anybody, good morning. That's what it is. That's what it is. You would think, late as you is, you'd have had that together.
They did that at the store. KC, but because my old phone was so old, everything transferred over, but it didn't transfer over and turn on. Dang, we gotta do an introduction.
Mario's Diaries.
Bishop never noticed it. And he said, the bishop, he said, man, paint your car bright or something, man. Do something spectacular. Then I might notice you. Yeah, so do something to make me notice you. You know what I'm saying? And make the world.
Hello, Flint. Good morning. My name is Jordan Sheridan. I am a journalist, not from Michigan, but I feel like I'm here more than my own home state. And I've been reporting on the Flint water crisis. And
so first and foremost, I want to say that the actions from the police department in the last 2 days, I'm fully condemning the actions that have taken place. I'm gonna give you a job.
Good morning, beautiful people. As you can see, I was on time. I've been here. She was steady saying, Mickey, I'm on my way. Family, hit that like button as y'all coming in. Hit that like button as you're coming in. But good morning, beautiful people. I was on time. But shout out to Jimmy, a.k.a. James. Good morning, visiting from Redville, North Carolina. You heard Green Eyes. How you doing, beloved? The lovely Francine Johnson. Mama Quill, how you doing? How you doing? The lovely Terry Nixon. How y'all beautiful people doing? Consuela Phillips, good morning. Y'all know it's $5 Friday. You heard? Thanks for Columbus, Georgia, taking in. The lovely Cassandra Scott, good morning. Hope Beasley, thank you for tapping in. No Games, what's good with the business? You heard? Concrete Jungle, what it do? Nelly Nell in the building. RJ Cap, what's good? The Woodster in this thing, you heard? Lena, what's up? I heard Jed doing big things down there in the Shy, you heard? Sweet Cupcake on break, what it do? The lovely Beverly Biggs Levy in the building. What's up, Andre Holland, good brother? LaWanna Terry, what it do? Shantae Rollins, y'all got to tell Jed he got to come on. I see he running for something in the Shy. I see what it do. Tony Terry, what's up? Chris Caleb, I know. And you know Tony Terry coming from Miami-Dade County, 305. And to those who don't know, 305. But we say 305, you heard? And Lena, super sticker with the $4.99. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. Who birthday is it? Oh, happy Friday. It is happy Friday. Hey, Cameron Hardy, what it do? Hey, listen, you might do order some coffee because she going to always be late. Fact, that's what we tell them. They got to do something spectacular to make me notice you. You heard? And as usual, the lovely Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. As you can see, Winters has another job that she worked. It's, it kind of interferes with the morning bump, but we're not going to worry about that. Yo-Yo said it would it do from Chicago. Thank you for tapping in. No trouble. What it do? We gotta make good choices. Definitely when you're voting. Kobe Fatty, aka Elizabeth P. Finney. What it do? Avis Hopkins, what it do? Cuzzo, what's popping with you? Allegedly, this fella right there, me and him supposed to be doing a sports show. He supposed to be running it. Tasha Lynn, what it do, beloved? But we're gonna try to make it do what it do. We got to make it do. I only can do so much. Yogi G, what's up? And she said happy $5 Friday. And y'all check out Just a Thought at 7. Today, 7. They run the streets. Her and Anna run the streets at 7 p.m. You heard 22, what it do? Thank you for tapping in. For sure, let him know. You know what I'm saying? I'll be tapping in, checking Jed out. I'll be in the bushes. I see he over there getting it, and I ain't going nowhere. Thank you, beloved, for calling in and let your people know we love them back that way. We waiting on Ray to get in. Y'all gave, when Ray get the blowing up, Ray started, she just cut up. She started being David Ruffin. You see the cut water lead to other things. But hey, Spragg, thanks for tapping in. Christo Monique, what it do? And good morning to you. You heard good morning. Thank you, beloved, for tapping in. Lummy, what it do? Good brother, but I call him Lumi. You heard? Lumi, you got to let him know where you're coming from, though. Jed running for United States Congressman for the 2nd Congressional seat. Hey, I hope that brother get it. He'll be fighting for y'all up that way, for sure that. Lummy, where you coming from? South Florida, Broward County, checking in 954 at your door. Kenneth, good morning, good morning, good morning. L, the Golden Child Sharp, thank you for tapping in. And we're going to make it fantastic. Sertha Henderson, good morning, good morning, good morning. And my 7th Wardian shooting the shit. T, what's up, beloved? What's up? Tony Tay, what it do? All about the you this weekend. Yeah, U of M. Tay in the building. We get to see what, and y'all know I'm going to come back. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to probably go live from the bar or something. I'm going to be at somebody's sports bar watching the games. And then I guess me and Cuz after, Sunday after the good brother Elliot, we do what we do. He do his show, Black Thought. It's, he coming on Sunday at 9. Miss Lois Fletcher, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Michelle Smith, a.k.a. Ann, good morning. And Taylor, if I didn't say your name, I'm putting you up twice. Good morning. Pompano, you heard what Lummy said. Pompano Beach, ready to teach. You heard? And we got Elizabeth P. Finney with the $5 Friday. Let's get it going. RJ Cat, what's up? Oh, we got a Buckeye amongst us, 24. I'm going to get down there to him. Lanita Murray, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, okay. We got to get at Jed. We're going to holler at Jed. Missed my sister, Renee Jackson. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Oh, Renee, we're going to keep you in our prayers, beloved. We're going to keep you in the prayers. We got to keep you in prayers for your family and for your whole entire family along with your nephew. Shout out to Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis and my Gaddis clan. Shout out to him and keep Sister Renee in y'all prayers. Coretta H, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Ndu, Sister Ndu. Salty Chef, good morning. Unc Carl Lewis in the building. In case y'all don't know what Salty Chef 810 from, he's from Saskatchewan, Canada. You heard? We're going to be doing some good partying this weekend, you heard? And hit that like button, family. Quit playing and hit that like button. Hit that like button. FAB Warrior Queen, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I ain't going nowhere. Prayers for Miss Renee and her family. A member for 6 months. Thank you. Y'all keep the sister Renee in the prayers. Cheryl Brody's good morning, good morning. Tasha Bella Michelle, good morning. Good morning. One half of the Wonder Twins, Debbie Clark, is in the building. You heard? Mr. LC to you, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. And as the real KC said, good morning. Happy $5 Friday to all her bumper cousins. You heard? And common sense, good morning, beloved. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank everybody for tapping in. If I miss you, blame it on my heart on my heart, not my mind. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. I got it backwards. I'm not trying to miss everybody, but you're coming in like 747s or heat-seeking missiles, not playing, but good morning to everybody. Okay, Bernice Webb. Okay, good morning, beloved. It's Deece in the building. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in, DC. Thank you for tapping in. The Way of Jesus Christ Church through faith. Good morning. David B, good morning. Granny G, good morning. Deborah Luna with the $5 Friday super chat. Thank you. Good morning. My good brother Marcus Fielder coming from Fairfield, California membership. Hey, We're going to try to get a little more. You know, that cut water, I had to end it. Bonnie Vanner tapping in from New Orleans, you heard? And smash that like button as you coming in too, family. Hey, words are hard. They are downright diabolical. But you know, where's Winter? She's to get here. Winter's come on her own schedule. It was that cut water. Like I said, she had a 6-pack that I seen her with. And I was like, you know what? She gonna give y'all some more because she was feeling it. She had a lot in her. She went to talking crazy to me last night. And I was like, yeah, it's time to go home. Hey, wicked as wicked comes. I'm telling you, she was talking crazy last night. And I was like, Winter, you right. I just kept telling her, you right. I was telling her she can win every conversation. You got it. Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Erica Gaddis in the building. I was like, you got it. I don't even care. I was just telling her, you win. Because she told me out in the parking lot how she would drop me. I was like, wow. So I was like, yeah. I was like, you want me to follow you to the crib, make sure you get home? Hey, Yogi G, tell him again, them likes ain't matching them views. Oh, wow. I don't know what it was. I don't know. That's messed up. I don't know what was going on. Allie Nicole Gaddis Rivers, Miami, Florida in the building. Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Yeah, the views ain't matching. The views ain't matching the likes. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I drove her home safe, but she cussed me out all the way to her house. She cussed me out. Then I had to hitch a ride back come back and get the car here. I had to then take myself home. But yeah, she was real. She told me how grown she was. I was like, you win. She was in rare form. It was a show after the show because she dropped so much tea last night. I made sure I forgot everything. Like, you know what I'm saying, when we left. I forgot everything she was talking about. I said, that's for you. Blake E. Gaddis in the building. Thank you for tapping in. I was like, I wasn't paying attention. I was upset. And y'all, Shantae, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. Y'all want to know, she really has snatched the mic thing off. Now I can tell it. She snatched it off because it wasn't like that. Y'all see, I was back here working. I got everything back in order. She had snatched it off. I just didn't want to tell y'all. I was sitting over here like this ninja and sat up here and got blowed and just tearing everything up now. C. Wiz, good morning. Grace and peace, good morning. When I tell you, she ain't do nothing but tear stuff up, and I wasn't even saying nothing. Michael Beringer, good morning for tapping in. Hey, at one you had your, I sure was, RJ Cat. I sure was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did have my hand, and I thought about it at that moment. I knew I messed up. I seen her when how she knocked down. Y'all wouldn't understand it. She knocked down one of them cut waters, knocked it down. She came in and threw an empty. We're gonna just set it right there, and that's when I looked at her like, I said, "Oh, it's finna be a show." But she was like, I just was telling her, I was like, Sharon Duggar, good morning, beloved. And that's 937 just oiled and tapped in. I was like, no, she who she with, and we family, and I'm who I'm with. But like I said, she sat up here and she went, I'm telling you, that cut water is, I call it fire water. She talked her junk. I sat up there and was like, wow. Who birthday is it for we can say happy birthday to him? I'm talking about, man, she cut up like never before. And I was like, that's what she was called me this morning. And like, how did I do? I said, showed out. But I was like, I stopped it. Because I told her, I said, it was a moment. Pop Gaddis, good morning. Oh, Sharon, hey, Just Oil, happy birthday to Just Oil. You heard? I told her, Pop Gaddis, thanks for tapping in. Purple Lily Hayes, top of the morning to you. Y'all give a shout out to Just Oil. It was her birthday today. Show the family some love. She took off work just to be back on the live. Hey, y'all give Just Oil some happy birthday shout out to her. When she part of that replay gang, you heard? Been with us from the beginning, you heard? Meat Freaks Barbecue in the building. Good morning. When I tell you, boy, she show is out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she, you know, I literally got on my way. She went home. I went home. I was crying. And then she hit me this morning and I said, listen, I didn't let you really put too much business out here. Wanda Jones got us in the building. Good morning. She always take off the first 20 minutes of the show. I keep telling y'all. When I told y'all let her head get too big. You know what I'm saying? She let me see somebody that she don't usually let me see. Her friend came up here. She kind of have like a little private life, you know. She said the, individual name, then they messed up and he wanted to take my 35%. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Felicia Martinez, good morning to you, beloved. Y'all know what time it is. $5 Friday. Tell them what time it is. Yogi G, why they playing? Felicia, I'm waiting on that sponsor. Tell them again, Yogi G. I'm telling you, this woman right here showed out. Like I said, and y'all might have forgot. I didn't say nothing. When she outed her friend. I didn't say nothing, but we ain't gonna go back and reminisce, and I don't need everybody in the chat trying to figure out. Yeah, she made it there. She made it there. Then y'all hear when she said she was eating them pineapples. Miss Spring Heron, good morning, beloved. Thank you for tapping in. She was all in the pineapple. You sure did. Y'all missed the good part. She would, like I said, she showed herself that morning, the day before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Winters gave y'all a show. Y'all just didn't read between the lines. I was here for the whole show, and then I left because I was trying to tell her. I said I had to stop it. DC, I know who it is. I seen when you put that DC, I'm not that. I might look like I'm don't got it all together upstairs, but I got it all together, DC. I seen that. I read it. Sonya with the $5 Friday. You heard? Thank you, beloved. Thank you, beloved. Let me see who's sponsoring this roll call today. OG Wixter, thanks for tapping in. The legend himself. Mickey's roll call today is sponsored by Mickey and Winters for blessing the Bump family a bomb-ass show last night. Shout out to the Cutwater. The Cutwater was going to break up some people's homes. That's why I stopped it. The Wixter in the building. And all I'm going to say, Lummy, you see I got your name right on that. Talk to him, but keep it on the low. This is like when you hook up with him, it's like what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's all I can tell you. I leave it like that for you and the toaster, and that's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Thank you, beloved. Shout out to Granny G. You heard? That's all I can do. All I can tell you, Lumi. Tony's like going to Vegas. Literally, it's like going to Vegas. I'll leave it at that. You enjoy your time, and you thank me later. I never been there because I don't believe in going to Vegas. I don't believe in going to Vegas. Deshaun Fordham, good morning, good morning. Avis with the $5 super chat for $5 Friday. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. I'm just saying, Tony's in that department, he's going to get you took care of. And I got to get one of them. I got to send somebody back their $4.99 because you have to, because Trevor dropped it in the chat, or you can go to Winter's group and you can see how you can get the become a membership. Let me see, who did I miss on here? Javier Ellis, thank you for tapping in. Otis, Mickey, how you fit? Excellent. Otis Johnson in the building. He said, roll tide from Bama. My granny from there. So I got to give a shout out. Yeah, shout out to Cutwater. Deborah Luna just gifted some lovely person with a membership, you heard? Shout out to Cutwater. We're going to have the Cutwater Chronicles. Because all I know is, Felicia, thank you, beloved. All I know is that Cutwater, Winters was about to put some business out there. I'm trying to tell you. Faye, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Boy, I'm talking about y'all. See, certain things don't need to be shown. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to show that part last night because, don't you know, when they be saying sometimes you can have some damning information. That was one of the nights. Yesterday was she would have put some damning information. Now, Charlotte Bird, thank you, beloved, for tapping in. Miss D in the building. Good morning, Miss D. Yeah, I had to. I had to get it together. But I'm just saying, some people call him Larry Flint. I'm just saying. It's not me. I'm just saying. Some people call him Larry Flint. Don't ask me how I know about it. Green Eyes, thank you, beloved, with the $5 on Friday. Some call him Larry Flint. Oh, boys, shoot. Mr. DC Bull Shoot, Mr. Classic, good morning. Oh, she was about to go there last night. I looked over there and I saw, how you can see when them people be having that gloss in their eyes and they maxed out. She called herself cracking that second one, gonna pour it in that little cup. I'm like, that's why I was telling her, I'm over here. I can see you. When I was cutting off, because y'all couldn't see, she was just steady dropping it in that cup. I'm sitting over here like, I know she ain't finna fill that cup up again. I'm like, I know she ain't filling that cup. Because this, I was looking like, then that's been like, why you not on? I'm like, I'm not on because I was debating right there. Should I just end the show? I'm sitting up here like, we supposed to be doing this. You can't be taking a little catnip. And then, she did give out she dropped some knowledge. But it was like, I seen her going too deep. I wanted her to just drop the surface of it. Then, I was like, it was every minute I was trying to come right back on in. And like, how you bringing a plane in? I'm at the control towers. And I'm telling them, like, you coming in a little too hard right now. Slow it down. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to guide her into slowing the ship down. Because we don't know who a lot of these people that's members, but it wasn't too bad. 30 minutes, I wouldn't have did the show today. I'd have been like, she gave all y'all what she needed. Hey, Wixter, let me tell you something. I got to put this up here. She was like, another 3 minutes, and I'd have probably, like, it wouldn't have been no morning bump. I'm telling you. Hey, we going to listen, came in with a 6-pack. I never seen them little things like that. She came in with 6 of them. Well, really, she came in with 5 because one was empty. She just going to drop it down. That's how I was looking at her like, I know we ain't finna do this today. I was praying that she ain't try to crash out on me. And I was like, and then Lydia McNeely, good morning. Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Then y'all see me over there working when I was sweating. I'm like, let me get this mic on. Because I was wondering, I'm like, why it ain't working? Then I took it from over there, hooked it up. I said, this thing is cool. And I'm like, she don't realize she snatched it off. Tell him, Granny G. Oh, no, I ain't spending no time. I'm just saying, her, whatever that juice he had, well, she kept putting it on here, showing y'all that cut water. I didn't think her cup almost ran over. But what I did, I shut it down. No, she Nelly. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't never come on here and just tell the truth. Y'all taking it the wrong way, Nell. Taking it the wrong way. It wasn't. It was. But I was saying, I just know. Sometimes, I never seen her like this. She cussed me out on the way going down. Told me we had another 30. I said, no, it's past my bedtime. I got to go shut it down. And then if I'd have just left it here for her to do it, I don't think I would have had a show to do. You know, I don't know. Hey, let me tell you what she had. She had 6 of them, man. I'm telling you what I know. Well, she had one empty one. When she left here, she had a 4-pack. She had a 4-pack when she left here. She had a 4-pack. You all right?
Yeah.
Got water this morning, huh? Not cut water. That's just straight up water. And was that coffee or is that a strong coffee? Oh my goodness, Nell. She talking junk about you.
Nell turned me on in them cut waters.
I'm trying to tell you right here. She is. She's on the camera, y'all.
I just thought it was water.
The lovely Sherry Allen is in the building. Good morning, beloved. And y'all thought it was me. She cussed me out on the way out. Talking junk.
I was punching you in your side. That was it.
And I went on. I didn't want to tell you that you did. We had 30 minutes. I said, I got to go home. I got to go home. That's what I'm saying. So she told on herself. Good morning, Shotty Shaw. Thank you for tapping in. That's why it was no way. Said this remind me.
Happy birthday, cousin from the 937.
I'm telling you, she showed out yesterday on the way out. Punched me. I didn't want to tell you, and I told her I had to tell her, hey.
Oh, you ain't telling me I punched you?
No, I ain't want to tell, but because I see. I didn't tell that part.
Why I punched
but
you.
I did tell her, you better stop now. I punch back.
And that's when
I said I do punch back. I didn't say I did. I said you better stop now. You tripping. That's what I'm saying. We had another 30 minutes. I didn't have no 30 minutes. I was going home. Show was over.
Tony said this reminds me of another show y'all used to have on
Michael Cooley. Good morning.
He started talking, Tony.
Thank you for tapping in from Greenwood, Mississippi. He said 662 point of order. Keep pressure on Davina. Diabolical, man. We've been trying everything. Classy K. Good morning, beloved. We've been trying. Listen.
Y'all got my back. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Leave it alone, Mickey.
Hey, I ain't said nothing. I just told y'all she showed out on the way out.
We had a good show yesterday.
I cut it off before it became diabolical. Before you went there, I'm telling you. Y'all don't know. She talked hella shit yesterday. I was like, look, I gotta go home.
All I know is when I leaned to the chair, to the left, it was a wrap.
Yep, it was a wrap. That cut water, I like.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Ooh, cut water fried.
And she's drinking water.
Coffee.
Water and coffee. I seen that bottle of water. I usually don't see her with water.
Purified water, not cut water.
Hey, it was, I'm telling you, boy, Miss Horizon Smith, good morning. If you could have, see, I don't want to be dirty. I should have had my phone on while you was out there talking all that BS, putting people's business out there. I thought I was
a rapper in the parking lot.
With Von Skinner, thank you for tapping in.
I had a good time.
Talked hella I mean, she put people real business out there. I said, well, nobody go. Oh, yes, you did. You was talking hella shit all the way out. Through the hallway, through the what's the name?
Members only.
Through the door. To the parking lot, I said, and was still talking junk. And I was looking at the maintenance people that was walking out. I said, this fool here is cutting up. You know how you beeline to your vehicle? That's how I was dipping to it. I was like, you right, Winters.
Members only.
I kept saying, you right. I said, you right. The Maxter in the building, good morning.
Angie Mac.
Miss Odie in the building, good morning. And DC, that's DC Bernice Webb.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's her, DC. I'm just saying, because she act like I didn't know who she was.
You probably didn't.
You ain't got that lick on you. So you cussed me out. Remember, I fired you last night, too. You don't remember. You call yourself quitting. I said, no, you can go now. So you talked a lot of stuff with that cut water.
Did we get Labor Day off?
Nope, because of the way you showed out. And then gave me gave me a real punch. You got to work. Other than that, I
It's
would
a
have been
holiday.
like, you done blew a lot of holidays. You don't think you done had enough holidays of partying?
I ain't say I
That's
was gonna
all you
party.
been doing is partying.
We got a Pokino game coming up.
Who do?
Me and Miranda.
That's what's up.
So I'm gonna be playing Pokino Sunday. I'm gonna be rich Monday. I'm gonna have a lot of coins.
Nah, don't you show up. You can go and take the day off.
No, I'm gonna be here.
Just
Monday.
take the day off.
I'm gonna be here. What we talking
Take the
about
day
today?
off.
Shouts out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. Around here, we call them Spacely Sprockets, but today we just gonna call him Cutwater Mitch.
Nah, your name is Cutwater Winters because you've been cutting up. My good brother, be loud and tapped in. Let me see if you ready for this. Get that weather together. Ain't nothing
right about you.
Ain't nothing like hitting you with that weather music to get you going.
Ain't nothing right about
Sean Sims, what it do?
What's up, Sean? Nothing
What it do?
Nothing right about you. You been talking about me bad. Okay, DC.
I ain't been I told you about.
But I know y'all had my back though.
Yeah,
I know they had.
But I didn't tell him that you swung on me neither though. That's why I knew that Cutwater shit. I kept that out of it. But now y'all know she literally.
Mickey looked at me. That's the last thing I remember. I think he knocked me out.
No, I didn't. I told you don't do that. I said I swing back, and I told you I was going. I said I beeline right to the whip. I was looking.
He said, "Get your ass in this car so I can take you home."
I'm like, because I looked at I ain't gonna lie. The maintenance people are white here. So they was looking like, what the hell is going on out here? I was like, she out here. Because I could have did this and that. Because I was going to put this. I said, I wouldn't go. 810 would have got burnt to the ground. It'd have been real hits put out.
I don't remember.
I know you don't. It would have been real hits put out.
Well, ready for the weather? Don't push the... Okay, so the weather for today, right now, is 56 degrees. It feels like 55 degrees. If you're having a hot flash like me after a night of drinking, it feels like it's 90 on the inside. They say we got a high today of 66, which I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it being cool. Saturday it's gonna be 73. Sunday is climbing up to 77. And on the holiday, it's going to be 79. What am I trying to say, Mick?
Don't drink. It's good. You're drinking. As you can see, she went into hot flashes. Basically, what she's saying is, family, it's going to be sunny outside. With a little chill, we headed to fall. That's all. And she made it. She made it here this morning. She made it. I didn't think you was going to make it.
It's $5 Friday.
Look, she can't even, you ain't even enthused. Like, you got to sell it. You got to sell it. You ain't selling it there. You got to sell it.
$5 Friday.
Good morning, B. Riri.
Right now. What's up, B. Riri? Well, we got a lot to talk about in Flint. I'm upset with Flint.
Are you?
Yeah.
Flint
disappointed me. So I made a post.
Good morning, Miss Gladys. What post you make?
I made a post
Eleanor Worker, good morning.
I was driving down University.
Yesterday?
Yep. And I got in front of Atwood. Like, I seen all the cop lights. I'm thinking like Hurley was on another cold silver lockdown. And it just expanded. I didn't know that they had football games yesterday at Atwood. Okay.
You didn't know that?
Know that? No. I ain't got nobody play football in my family, and I ain't into sports. So as I got closer and I got to seeing, the people and the crowd and all the police cars like lined up in front of Atwood, I made a post like, look at all the police cars. Now, for the people who wasn't at 810 Day downtown, because I was downtown in the Capitol, we was rocking and we didn't know it was a war zone outside.
Didn't know it, did you?
You was outside.
I was.
And he didn't see no police. So that was my comparison. Like they protecting Atwood, like wish they had the protection on 810 Day. And it to my I can't even say I'm surprised because look at the elected officials that Flint voted in. But people was really pushing back on the post. And I think I got into it with somebody last night. Didn't I get into it with somebody last night?
Who you didn't get into it with is the question. Yes, you was into it with several people on Facebook.
Yeah. And so I got into it with somebody last night on Facebook about the post, and it was like, I understand that, secure the people at Atwood. I get it. But what I'm saying is, why can't we have, or why didn't we have that same level of protection on A10 day? Why? So we can't go with it's owned by powers now and they have their own private security, because this was sheriff's officers out there. This was the Flint Police Department. They could have been down there on A10 day. They could have been down there all like every event. But they wasn't there for that day. And then you get the council, like it's like a layers on top of layers that a lot of people don't know about. See, they arguing on Facebook like you should be happy.
Pause that.
Yeah.
Teacher lady says it's not owned by Powers, it's owned by Kettering.
Oh, okay.
Just want to get that right.
Same thing, but thank you, teacher lady.
Just clearing it up.
But it was sold by Flint.
Yeah.
I got that part right. And I lost my train of thought.
Football stadium.
I know. A10 day. Police.
Had more police down at Atwood Stadium. And they did at A10 day. But they had police for the Back to the Bricks. Drop fest.
Oh, okay. So this the thing. So like these people wasn't at council, like they was trying to talk about it at council and get an investigation going as to why. Like he was saying, they was comparing these events like A10 day versus Drop Fest, A10 day versus the Crim, A10 day versus Back to the Bricks. Like, why? Why wasn't it no police at A10 day? And it was our own people saying, well, the promoters should have paid for security.
Hold up, I got something for you.
Flint Police, the taxpayers pay for that. What you got for me?
Answer your question. It's gonna pop up. Just around. Let me see. When I stabbed my finger, it popped up.
The teams that were playing was Millington, Clio, etc.
That might answer your question.
Answered all of my questions. It's answered all my, what Brother Elliott say. It depends on what is supported by the city. A10 a day is about and for who and whom. Yeah.
Good morning, Lorna. Thank you for tapping in.
Sister Rose said he at work after 2 glasses of shine. Hey, the grandbaby out of school today. Tell her I said, what's up? And so, yeah, and like I talked to DC, like DC seen that video, like DC was touched by that. And it's like, if you went downtown on A10 day, you really you don't have a full understanding. I just realized that. But it was crazy that it was our own people. A girl died at A10 day. And I'm not saying if the police was there, it could have been prevented. I'm not even going to go that far. But maybe it could have deviated some of the things that was happening down there. Yeah. I mean, we went on lockdown inside the Capitol. DC, remember, I came flying back down the stairs with the workers. I'm like, shit, I'm going with them wherever they go. Seek shelter, seek shelter. I'm like, what? And we knew it was something when we was at the Capitol and they ushered us out that side door by the MTA.
Tony Terry with the $4.99.
It's $5 Friday.
He said, repping Miami Hurricanes beat it up on Notre Dame. Just in case we lose, got to pay my 810 collection. Thank you, beloved. And I will be watching all the games. But did you see this right here? This is rough. Now check this out. Very little promo for the Gridiron Classic. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what it was.
They said I had no idea the only local team was Beecher. Strange, ain't it?
Wow.
You see, so they was gonna make sure. They was gonna make sure. New one. Good morning. You ain't never late, beloved. Thanks for tapping in.
Yeah, they told me I should make more positive posts about the police because they're doing all that they can. Really?
But I mean, but that's their point of view. That's what I'm saying. That's like with the thing in DC. This is where, and I'm just like I say, this ain't my point of view. It's just I am giving my opinion, but how I'm seeing it, how people, Javier Jones, thanks for tapping in. When Trump want to send the National Guard and the federales in, right?
Right.
Because something happened to Big Balls or whatever that dude's name is, for Doge or whatever. And they thing is what I'm getting from the locals. New one, thank you for the $4.99 super chat.
$5 Friday.
What I'm thinking, yeah, she ain't got it in her today, family.
Right.
She can't sell it. What I'm looking at is that when blacks was going, all this stuff was doing, what was y'all at then? And it's like now y'all want to come in, so y'all been letting all this happen, and we survived in the 3 decades of the madness. We ain't saying it's good, but it ain't as bad where you got to bring this level on. So now y'all want to do something. That's what is really crazy to me. Because look, he even talking about going to Chicago.
See? Let's see, Cameron Hardy. Why folks always trying to tell you to be positive? They want you to ignore your reality. Right. And like I had to tell the lady, like, you don't go to sleep at night hearing no gunshots out there in Flushing. You don't hear no cars doing donuts up and down the street. You don't hear helicopters seem like they about to land on your damn roof. Like, and her response was, I grew up in Flint. Okay. Well, that's your big Flint moment. I didn't appreciate that. But then the other people on Facebook, it was just crazy. Yeah. But let something happen and hit their front door. They gonna want the whole city to come out and march and do something about it. But we trying to tell y'all about what's going on, and some people just want to put blinders over their eyes, and I just don't understand. Even say, well, you asked for more police, and now they've ramped it up.
For what though? Who did they ramp it up for?
A football game.
Yeah, they ain't ramp it up for. That's what. See, they reactionists. They not. You know what I'm saying? They wait till stuff happen, then want to put something in. Yeah, but it to me, it's downright diabolical.
Well, I just thought it was crazy. Yep, Yogi, protect the money. And y'all check out Just the Thought tonight at 7 o'clock live with Yogi and Anna from DC. Because see, then they didn't deploy the National Guard in DC.
Yeah, they did.
Let them tell y'all about the reality coming soon to a city near you. And that's what people don't understand. That I believe it's gonna come to a city near you. And when they start snatching up kids and throwing them down, the wrong kids, it's gonna be a problem. But it's gonna be too late then. It's gonna be too late. Yeah, it's gonna be too late.
I agree with you, Deshaun Fordham. I'm gonna put this up here.
What do you say?
Said black people need to keep their kids under control, and the police would not be needed. What happened to being a parent? I mean, what I do say this though, this gonna be my pushback on that. Not all pushback, but the police still shouldn't be putting their hands on people. Yeah. What about peaceful protesters? What about the people down there at council? Like, did my man need to sneak out? Did Debbie Clark need to be pushed in the chest? Did Miss Gladys need her shoulder snatched out? You know what I'm saying? Did Mr. Terrence need to be snatched out of a moving car? See, they saying all this stuff that the papers is printing up, but they not telling the truth. Once again, they telling their story. They never talk about how the police lie on the victims. You know what I'm saying? And we act like, they ain't against lying. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy.
Hey, but Tay, when the parents do get involved, you see what we do to the parents on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about, right? I think it's just crazy.
I mean, this is where we at with it though. But this is, but you're gonna get parents out there crying. Let's be honest. You're gonna get parents out there crying and gonna want when you lose a kid or something. They're gonna say we need police, but we ain't saying police to come in there and put hands and feet on us. You know what I'm saying? Where's the de-escalation? All this training this police department's been going through. Why we still having the same problem?
Right, $100,000. Well, $99,000. Let me get it right before they say I'm putting out misinformation. $99,000 they want to spend for this training. They said it's required training that they have to have. So, but my thing is, I get it. I get it when you have to have certain accreditations and certain required training. I understand that. But shouldn't that come out your budget?
Yeah. But I mean, if you did it on,
Well, shouldn't it come out your budget?
It
You
should.
know these things are coming up.
And I agree with you, Deshaun Fordham.
Yeah. Well, Tony, I agree with
So,
you.
yeah, I see exactly.
To the
what you-
chat, understand even the best parents cannot control, break the influence of these streets and social media influence on these kids. Now that's a fact. Tay, the parents can only do so much when they're having to work multiple jobs to pay their bills. The system is built to keep parents checked out and in survival mode for their families.
Damn, I didn't know that. Look what Otis Johnson just said. And Tubby Tupperville used to be the coach of Auburn. Tubby Tupperville said if he wins the governor's seat in Alabama, he will bring the National Guard to Birmingham. They're trying to set us up for a dictatorship. I mean, yeah, new one said we wanted more police, not slave patrols. That's all I was saying.
Right.
And I get what you're saying to shot them like fire these kids cutting up, but you don't. If you putting kids in situations where there's no hope, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get some rebellion.
Right.
You're gonna get kids acting out if you giving them no hope. But then everything you pushing, look what everything they pushing through TV, video games, violence.
And then they believe that.
Jazzy Melody, good morning. Yeah, it's violence they pushing through. This it's a culture of either violence or sports.
You're so right. You're so right. And it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad reality and may be considered a sad fact, but that's what it is. People are, you know what I'm saying? Just look how they pushing. You just sent me something.
Yep, I sent you something because we all of the stuff that's going on. I want to show what TV 12 is saying. I want to show what TV 12 is saying. I want to put it on the screen. I'm not just making it up. So TV 12 had put out an article. Growing Saginaw versus Flint violence concerns police and leadership. Concerns are raising in Saginaw as outdoor block parties have become a hot spot of violence, sparking discussions about tensions between Flint and Saginaw. A large outdoor party took place near the corner of Emerson and Howard Streets in Saginaw last Saturday. While the event was initially peaceful, video footage revealed a person when investigators suspect is the AR-15. Later that evening, a shooting occurred, resulting in the death of a 43-year-old Courtney King of Saginaw Township and injuries of two others. The involvement of the weapon seen in the video remains unclear, and no arrests have been made. In a separate incident that same evening, a man from Flint was allegedly beaten by a group believed to be from Saginaw, further fueling concerns. Genesee County Board of Commissioners Chairman Delrico Lloyd has observed social media posts questioning the origins of the tensions between Flint and Saginaw. Flint and Saginaw are very resilient communities, among most resilient in our nation, Lloyd said. He emphasized the importance of valuing life and urged both communities to work together to prevent further violence. We have work to do across the board. Families talking to family members inclined to commit violent acts, leaders to lead in a way to put things in place that we have a brighter and better community that our youth will find worth preserving and saving. Together we can make communities a lot better, Lloyd said. The Saginaw Police Department is aware of potential retaliation and are planning extra patrols this holiday weekend to manage the outdoor block parties. The focus is on preventing further trouble, especially at night. What y'all feel about that? It's Freestyle Friday. I like to hear what y'all think about that. Take away Job Corps and implement troops in the neighborhoods. What kind of government do we have? Training that is not put into practice is useless. I agree. Back when I was in middle school and high school, we had after school events simple as listening to records. Yes, that far back. Theater, debate, art club, etc.
But but let's be honest. This ain't the first time. See, they be taking stuff and making it more than what it really is. And that's how media can bump stuff up. Quit acting like it ain't never been no. As kids, you had the Flint, Detroit, Detroit Saginaw, Detroit Pontiac. That really be coming from sports and might come. You don't even be knowing the backdrop, but this is the type of stuff they will highlight. See, this is how you bring more. People don't even know what the backdrop of it is. If it was something that was just something that happened, let's like quit acting like this stuff ain't never happened in our time. But what it ain't happened is you highlighting it through the media.
Right.
You know, if it was that personal, you wouldn't highlight it through the media. You would go talk to both parties. You know what I'm saying? Where's the because you know because I every time when I be hearing gang intervention, they need to do this and that. Who do you go get to talk to the people who come from that type of environment?
No, they don't. They go get.
No, I'm saying who do you go get? No, that's what I'm telling you. You go get people who, and I ain't talking about go get no people that still active. I'm talking about people who lived their life and really changed it around. Not who gonna glorify this what I used to do back in the day. Because the young people on mine are impressionable.
Right.
So you got to go get somebody like that's really like I done that, and I want to. You know what I'm saying? Who then? As I'm gonna say to me, what I mean that's woke. That's really gonna want to go back and teach them that's gonna be like, hey, you can do this and that. Not just, and don't get me wrong, sports do help and give you some discipline. And that's really what a lot of when you see young boys or young females, young girls, it's a lot of not discipline and then who your role models is. Look who they putting as the role model, Sexy Red.
Right.
Or rappers that you know what I'm saying they rapping about they still selling drugs. Believe me, if them rappers are still selling drugs, they're going to jail.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you know them rappers sending their kids to private school? They don't have that struggle no more.
Mhm.
They not in the inner cities.
And you know what, Raphael Bird, that's a good one. He said it's highlighted so that can give them a reason to send in the troops.
Cause they coming.
They coming.
They,
They
it,
coming.
but it was been told, like people not understanding. This had been told, but when we have groups fires, like if you go look at it, just think you had the Black Panther Party. Why you think they destroyed all these different black organizations? Was these organizations really go look even in Chicago when you go look what gangs started from? Because you know some of these organizations they really tell you about cleanliness. They forget that they did not want them people being educated. Go look at when you go look at Fred Hampton and them. You think Fred Hampton was out there drinking 40s and smoking weed?
Right. Right.
These was not no fools that they locked up.
Right.
These were highly intellectual individuals. Jeff Fort. These was highly intellectual individuals. They who they wanted is what you see now. Who worried about selling drugs?
And then you know what? I agree with you, Mickey. Like they let all of that stuff fly, but then they want to ban somebody like Minister Farrakhan on platform.
Yeah.
Who just telling you do better as a people. Want better for yourself.
Anybody that want to wake up, why you think? See, and it's being honest. Why you think with J. Edgar Hoover? Why you think his plan that he gone? He is gone. But is the FBI still rolling the way he set it up?
Hmm. Hmm.
See, now this
Facts, Tony.
now look at this right here, and I'm gonna put that up too. Look at this right here. Chris Caleb just back in the 80s, kids used to fight the kids in Saginaw at their civic center after the concert. Facts. That's what I'm saying. This was nothing new. They taking this, they will turn this out more than what it really is.
And that's what Tay is saying. Like why they doing all of this now? And I agree, like Mark is saying, like Candace talk about it. Now you see articles about it. Y'all they hyping it up more than more. They hyping it up and bringing all of this attention to it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Damn, straight up. See, she still sleeps, Stanley Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Eva is going back and they going at it on Facebook.
Eva Worthing.
Yep. Stanley told her, I see your laughing emoji. Do you not agree that Black people experience oppression or have 2 or more times likelihood to be assaulted by the police? Asking for a friend and myself. She said, yes, I do. But not in this case. Talking about Mr. Terrence. He was asked to get out of the vehicle over 20 times and refused. It's funny because all he wants is a payday, and you're a fool to believe anything different.
Who want a payday?
Mr. Terrence and Miss Biggs.
So she all right. Let me tell you something. If they would have snatched her out the car. But I mean, you got to think this is Eva.
They ain't hurt. Okay, go ahead.
This is Eva. I'm just saying this is Eva. You know, Eva will sit up there, fake cry. This is Eva. You know what I'm saying? Remember, she is still saying, well, all lives matter. When not all lives getting whooped up by the police. All neighborhoods is not being oppressed by the police. You know what I'm saying? You can see right here, the police lied on the Lawsons, said some tongues.
Right, and he's a professional boxer.
That he needed some tongues to handle you. But see, she not gonna see none of that. That's just like with Judy. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Judy don't see things like that. You remember Judy got up there and said, I don't see things in black and white. That let me know you see it in black and white. You ain't got to tell me. When you tell me, just like she said, colored. Facts, Miss Malorraine. She said, of course they want to be paid for being wrongfully mistreated and abused. But she think that's wrong. That's where Eva coming from.
Right. But I wasn't there. But I seen the video. And even if they did ask him, I don't believe it was over. I think the article said 28 times to get out the car.
Like they was there.
Does that give you the right to snatch him out?
Allegedly.
Don't even, that wasn't alleged. We seen them snatch him out. They did not give him time to put the car in park.
No, I was saying allegedly you can do that now.
Oh, snatch him out the car and throw him on the bricks.
If you black.
Crazy work. As Mickey would say, diabolical. It don't make it right. Then drop the charges. Then refile the charges. And then, like, where's the news articles on that?
Why would they put that out there?
I would think that more, like I said, more elected officials should speak out about that. Quit allowing him to do stuff and they staying silent. Speak on all the issues. Quit like I would if I was Swanson, no, Mayor. Quit we already got an overpopulated county jail. Quit sending people over here from city council for talking too loud. Come on now. That's just my opinion. Like do that. Do that. You running for governor. You standing for all people, right?
Facts.
So stand up for all people. Stand up to him. We want to see you stand up to him. Tell him no, that's your jail. That's your jail, Swanson. Tell him no. Quit doing this. People going to jail for clapping.
Facts.
Talking too loud.
Facts.
They get one warning, ask why, second warning, here come the police.
More facts.
Even Miss Gladys said, the police standing up there and they having fun with it now.
Yeah.
Humming the Jeopardy sound. Like really?
Because they know ain't nothing going to happen to them.
Ain't nothing
going to happen to them. They ain't got to worry about nothing. They know what's going to happen.
Oh, now who was I think? B was Who was
Delgin,
there?
good morning. Tanya Jones, good morning.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Like, I'm looking for the people that was there. I know Jed was there. IB, shit. Did they ask him 28 times to get out the car? I don't know no police officers that's going to ask you more than 3 times to get out the car. So you mean to tell me they just standing there saying, please get out the car. Please get out the car. Please get out the car. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I just don't believe that. And I hope they got extensive footage that shows it from start to finish and get them officers for lying.
They ought to, but you know they not gonna do nothing. It's like they lie and they gonna be all right.
And right, Miss Lorraine, if it was just a traffic
ticket,
you get a ticket and you gone. Just like Miss Wofford. They pulling her out, handcuffing her. For what?
But this shows you they happy what they doing. The disrespect with the Lawson family. Deborah Thompson, thanks for tapping in. See how they had officers there?
Debbie Clark. Thank you, Debbie. One half of the Wonder Twins. She said she was there and they did not ask him 28 times to get out of that car.
And Miss Beverly Biggs, she said they did not ask him to get out the car. But see, they can lie.
Well, we know she was in the car.
See, they can lie and ain't nothing gonna happen. They can lie. The police can sit up there and lie and they're gonna be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna transfer him out to another city or another town. Not that they should be fired and should be done for being police. He get the transfer and go harass another city or a town.
And Carol Kincaid said, I heard them asking him to get out the car, but they already grabbed him and pulled him to the bricks by his jacket. 28 times. It must have been twice per officer on the block. Facts.
Canvas by King, facts. Thanks for tapping in. You see Chris Caleb said Swanson said allegedly.
That's our beauty fight.
That's what's up. Good morning, beloved.
Good morning.
Chris Caleb said Swanson said that is committing political suicide like the mayor, allegedly. And you see Miss Gladys saying
there
fascist pigs.
You fascist pigs. She calls them out.
They do act like they running the police like the Gestapo.
We got another 810 birthday.
Who's it?
Pause
Jeff Johnson.
Jeff Johnson.
Happy beloved. Jeff Johnson, happy born day, beloved.
Happy birthday.
But this is what's going on. But see, them people gonna be running down in Flint come 2026. You're gonna see people gonna be wanting your vote.
Right.
This
we
one
want,
you should
want you to stand up for us in 2025.
Yeah, but see, you know they ain't gonna do none of that. They're gonna be coming in 26. I say around about March.
Doing a line dance.
Yeah, you're gonna see come March, you're gonna see a lot of people gonna be at all the black area, the churches, you finna see, oh my goodness. Gretchen Whitmer going out. How you think Bishop Martin finna be? Who you think he finna be bending? I mean, who you think he finna be kissing the ring to?
Whoever win. Ain't that what he told AC on the phone? I gotta be loyal to whoever in office.
Oh crap, you got Bucktown in here.
Oh. But still. Well, that's why they had all of the police over there. But still, it should be police everywhere. At all the events. And I don't think the promoters have to pay for police protection. Now, come on now. I understand personal security for your events.
And then not to do an investigation.
Yeah, city council.
Not to do, but you got
city council.
Not
all of them, but yeah.
Not to do. And you know who you got to look at? Candace.
Yeah.
But she want to be president.
She do. And I think Candace is just
Judy.
playing in everybody's face.
Yeah. You think, I'm just saying, won't do an investigation about the police. Won't do it. Won't do no investigation. But they would throw Eric Mays out for anything. They'd throw him out for something less than that. They suspended Tanya, tried to suspend her for less than that.
Yep.
Then you put another crony up in here. Another crony. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Michelle Pfeiffer, good morning.
Good morning.
Bucktown said the Candace 300 styles and stay in Cynthia's budget. I have no idea. Yeah, the GOP just voted on that state budget too.
Have they released the state budget yet?
I don't know. I think they did. They did. I mean, I know they passed it.
Oh, well, we'll definitely talk about it Monday. If they released it, I'll go over it this weekend.
But if they did push that through, they complicit too.
Tony, I see your little post. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Chris Kayla's like the Flint cops are trained to do. Y'all know it's Freestyle Friday. I'm gonna read the comments and talk about it.
Yeah.
They said they are people acting like the Flint cops just started. They've been putting foot to ass.
Been
doing that.
They just getting a little bit more aggressive now.
Where's AC at chilling?
Ain't that strange? So involved in the community, wanted to be third ward council person.
Remember, he don't miss council.
Then he lost.
Remember,
right?
How long he been going to council?
The only person that's been going to council longer than me is Wilbert Papa Jerry. We seen Papa. We ain't seen you.
AC just gave up. He done with council.
He said the Lord. He
talked to him again. Huh?
Yeah. And he good with the election results. We bet you are. As soon as I just want to find out which 501c3 did they allegedly put some money in.
You still believe some people was bribed?
I still believe, because if y'all really wanted to get Miss Biggs in office or really wanted to take control of that seat, why would you split the vote? It seemed like they could have came together.
Could have.
Like Gil was literally at Miss Biggs' barbecue. It makes no sense to me. This shit makes no sense. He was there. Why? When you were supporting AC. AC been running for stuff all his life. I'm not making this up. I talked to the elder people in the community. They don't like him. But steady splitting up the vote. Why? And then you take Dr. Weaver out there. You know people like Dr. Weaver. So people may have just voted for you on the strength of her. It's like, why did they all do that? That goes to just like the questions I asked. Did they really want to put Miss Biggs in that seat? Did they really want Cynthia Neely out the state rep seat when they didn't even back clack like they should have? It's just, you got to look at all of this stuff. You got to look at all of this stuff. And oh yeah, we supporting this person. Are they? Or are they just around you to see what you doing?
That's what it is.
So they can take it back and report, so the other side can stay one step ahead of you. Because people that don't, what's that? A friend, enemy of my enemy is a friend.
My enemy is the friend of my friend.
Yeah, they will gang up on your ass.
Oh yeah, you'll see people link up and do some strange politics. Make strange bedfellows.
So do.
And I'm just saying, you got to look at, you know, AC gonna do what he do. Did he quit doing this show? Maybe they paid up for his show for the year.
You know, he was bragging about $125. Then he got $250. So I don't know. Maybe they could have paid his show up. He would have took that. He would have took that. I don't
got
know.
the hottest
I
show
don't
on
know
AM.
if this show's still on. I can't even get AM radio inside the house. I don't know. And
your mama don't listen to 1420.
If she did, she sure wouldn't listen to AC. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She ain't gonna listen to him. What else? You gotta put comments up there, because
enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's Yogi G, because I messed that up.
Words I heard.
Facts. Oh, that 125. AC did a lot for 125. Ashley Capital is my friend. Ain't no wrong. Shout out to Ashley Capital.
Come on, people. It's $5 Friday. We can't get good information if we don't support 810. Thank you, Debbie Clark. Let them know.
For the Wonder Twin.
It's $5 Friday. It's $5 Friday.
I'm telling you, that Cutwater. Yvette Bailey, thank you for tapping. So I got a question. Who is left on the ENA board? Nobody.
William Baby Huey Harris.
Oh my goodness. The lawyer, what's her name?
Trishelle Young. Bolin, Brian Larkin,
Brian Larkin. What's that lady? What's her?
Lalicia Williams,
That's 4. And then you got B. Marie.
B. Marie.
And allegedly, you got Joe King. Remember, he said
Right,
he was
he was gonna stay for a
until
little
they
while.
get that.
I wouldn't have stayed. They just taking advantage of Mr.
And
King.
my bad, they got Billy on there. My bad. You know,
Billy is B. Marie.
I know, but I wanted to say the right name.
Oh, so yeah, that's it. That's all they got. But they're still in their infant stages. They still don't have an unbuzzed person.
Doug is on the way, allegedly. Let me stop for he come out here and be up there at Council Monday or Tuesday.
10 fake media group.
Yeah, you know he'll be hit that like button. We know you watching.
Right, because they could tell everything that we talk about on here.
He watching it like and she had that cut water.
She's an alcoholic.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be sitting up there. Linda Booth resigned 3 days ago?
Yep. It takes effect the 31st.
Tomorrow.
Wait a minute. They said
Sunday. She resigned.
Wait a minute. It said August 31st. It's on. So that's Sunday. Okay. So yeah. I guess she didn't want to go back up in there with all them flies up in the Oak Business Center.
When I'm telling you, and I'm being serious, that Oak Business Center, who got businesses up in there, that listen, I don't know, that's going when I tell you this, Winters, it was beating out where we was at with flies.
Oh.
I see what you looking at. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell you, I've been quit watching, reading it. I'm saying what got you, don't you? Man, that business center I'll put this up.
It smell like doo-doo.
Hey, it is diabolical. You know how many flies was in the laboratories? It was worser there. It was worser in the bathrooms. Worser. Worser. I'm telling you, worser.
He said worser.
Shit, worse ain't it. Worser. When I tell you it was gnats that died that was on the table, flies was dead on the table. You had it was about 15 when you opened the door to get in the building. I'm telling you, it was like Fly Central. Listen, you would have left.
I sure would have.
I'm not gonna lie. What's the young lady name that was the ombudsman that they Shasta Little?
Yep.
She had to go and you cleaned it up, man. She was trying to clean, and it seemed like they just followed in the room. Y'all listen, y'all could have seen them flies was landing on the camera. I was like, I can't do this. I was so happy they didn't have corn for we can leave. And they was talking about, guess what they talking about coming back to?
What?
Downtown.
Well, they should. They shouldn't have never left anyway.
Right.
So, I was about to ask the question, but I gotta read this post.
Come on with it.
So the city of Flint, Saturday from 11 to 3, again, Mayor Weaver, when she was in office, she put in an opioid lawsuit.
Yes, she did.
The money was received under nearly $8.1 million. Now, I would say that's enough to, give a couple million in new path to house some people that's going through the opioid crisis. I mean, I'm just like...
Or is it enough to give it to your friends?
That's what they seem to be doing with all of the money. So then this Saturday, this is another one of their bright ideas. They got little plastic flags out in front of City Hall, and they supposed to be having a overdose awareness event from 11 to 3. And I just think that's just crazy. But let me read what Tay had to say.
Come on
about
with
that.
it.
What Tay had to say about it.
Put you at front and center.
Yeah, put me at front and center. So Tay said, "Did you know there's hundreds of thousands of dollars that have been sitting in the city's opioid crisis account for years? They aren't creating a plan to handle the devastation that's impacting our community. And the mayor keeps dipping into that account to pay for things like that the city council voted down, like the Clio Road Payment Center rent. It actually cost us money to have that open, and it's been a point of contention for a while. The council did not approve it to be open anymore. The mayor is sneaking it under the radar like as something like 30%. You have to double check that percent. Of the opioid money can be used in different ways, and if he spends less than $75,000, he doesn't have to get council approval to spend it. So he's paying the center's rent each month with opioid money and keeping it under $75,000 allowance so he can have his press conferences there. They also are now paying a security guard to sit there with the staff because the cops aren't manning the mini station like they should be. That is connected to the payment center. These are just some of the smaller issues we are battling. When I continue to stress that if you start to really listen to what we are sharing, you will notice most of the things Neely does is under his $75,000. The council shoots him down, so he forms a new plan to do it anyway. Those business grants are falling into that as well. Thank you, Tay-Tay.
Thank you, Jeff Johnson, for the $5
Yes,
super chat.
yes. Thank you, Sugar. But yeah, I think the money could have been used for more things.
But they allowed this to go down. He just playing it. I would have did the same thing. If you're allowing me to cheat like that, I'm gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? If you keep letting that 75,000, and then people keep letting, like I said, I ain't gonna say people because there have been people trying to fight. But when you got, I'm looking at Bucktown. Look, this for you, Winters. This ain't for me. Bucktown won't talk to you directly. That's what he just said.
That's clearly a giveaway to a donor kickback. They're gonna make Santino a county commissioner or state next year or state rep. Absolutely agree with you. What?
That's what they brought him back for?
I told y'all yesterday or last night, can't remember which show, but I said yesterday, pay attention. He didn't just pop back for nothing. Pay attention. It's going to be some familiar faces that are going to be popping out. When Santino left the council, he said he was done with politics. He was tired with politics. He went on to be a federale with Homeland Security or something. He was done. He was done. Now he's back on the mop board.
You fell for that line?
No, just like I'm not falling for Candace and fell out with Liddell. I'm not falling for that either. If she really fell out, get some of y'all shit passed. But see, she didn't roll with that the other day. She didn't vote for them to get that investigation going.
And ain't.
But she fell out with the other side.
You think she really fell out?
No, I'm telling you, she didn't. Look at how she voted the other day. She trying to play up to them so she can get one of them, convince them to vote for her for damn president.
This for you, Winters, and I'm gonna put on Mark Hutchinson.
What address did he use on his my board resume? Swartz Creek? I don't know. But I think you just had to be what, Genesee County?
I'm guessing so.
Genesee County. But I see what you're saying.
I got
a third ward quickly if he ever lived there.
This one for you too, for Mark.
Who are these checks being written to at the Clio Road Center? That center makes no sense. Can that be FOIA? Something smells. When you try to FOIA and ask the questions, it's like Trevor did a FOIA for all of the people that got paid by Arpa. Denied. They only send you what they want to send you. The FOIA is freedom of information. It ain't free. And they ain't giving you no information.
Is this true or is this allegedly?
I don't know.
I just snapped my finger and it popped up on the screen. It said, did you see he just founded his own nonprofit? Guerrera Project.
I said, I don't know, but I heard that.
He got
somebody had texted me about that the other day.
Allegedly.
And Javier, right. Let me tell you this. I'm so glad y'all seeing this. Let me tell you this. If Candace did fall out with Liddell, she would have revealed everything exposed to her. And you see why she didn't expose her and didn't vote for Leon Wright. Facts. Facts.
Oh, Bucktown said it's 100% true. It was at the bottom of the Flint Journal article. The Flint Journal article. Mm.
Crazy work. I'm telling you. Well, maybe he needs some money to go to his nonprofit. I'm just saying he'll get it before 810 will.
Finna get it. They finna say he can't look, and they ain't bring him back for no apparent reason.
Chris Caleb's has not one council member asked the question, how many 75,000 payments can the mayor issue in a year?
Unlimited.
But he going back to, have they asked? Chris, like I asked at the podium, can just one of y'all ask how much Arpa money is left? And like I said up there, maybe y'all know, but can y'all tell us? Because the last we heard, Judy hadn't balanced the checkbook since last September. And like I said, maybe they know, because if you there in the room on some of these votes, we be in the audience tripping, and they have the stale face that lets me know that they already know, and they done talked about this stuff.
Did you? Oh my goodness, this the quote. Oh, in fact.
But those are good questions, Chris, that I really wish somebody would ask in public, not no what you call them executive sessions.
Right.
How much Arpa fund money is left?
She not gonna tell that because she got 5 votes.
So
look, quote, and founded the Guerrilla Project, which promotes community-based initiatives.
In what community?
Right.
The community that he stays in.
Right.
It's not the third ward.
Man, but he coming here to get the money for not. Man, they setting their thing up like, look, and you come do what we say, we're gonna push $1 million to you. That's what's diabolical about this whole situation.
And then like this, and now I do have to I have to take my mother to an appointment, so I got to get out of here early. But I want y'all to think about this too. Linda Boo's retiring from the ENA board.
Mm-hmm.
They say that when this redistricting goes into effect, I mean, it depends on who you talk to, if it's in effect now, or if it goes into effect in 2026. But check this out. They say that LaShawn will be in the 2nd ward. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with her retiring from the ENA board, leaves it open for LaShawn to appoint somebody, Lord have mercy, to the ENA board. I believe, and this is just my opinion, that whoever gets appointed from the 3rd ward to the ENA board is going to be the one that's going to try to wiggle their way up to the council 3rd ward seat. Moving over LaShawn to the 2nd ward, I don't know if it's going to be a battle between Candace and Adele for state rep, or if somebody's going to get a magical state job and the other one is going to go for state rep. But pay attention to the stuff that's going on. Everything is happening is a reason behind it. It's everything that happens is the reason behind it. Nothing in politics happens, just happens. Always remember that.
He getting his people together.
Exactly.
He getting his people together. That's downright diabolical.
So what are you talking about?
Who you talking to?
You.
I said that was diabolical. He getting his people. What you saying?
Oh, yeah.
I said he easing his people on in. He doing a smart move.
But it's planned. It's very planned. And again, I'm not falling for that Candace and fell out with them. If she fell out with them, get her to vote. Some of y'all shut shit through.
She be okay. You see that deal they got from St. Mark's, they had to go right to the food bank.
She voted for one damn thing.
Went right to the food bank. Wasn't cutting nothing loose. And I'm not gonna lie, family, I got like 4 minutes with y'all too. I got to bounce myself. It's been a busy week for me, but I will be back tonight with the ladies from DC.
And we'll be here on Labor Day.
Really, you ain't really got to show them with us. If I do, I was gonna come on for like an hour because I'm
no, we're gonna give them a full 2 hours on Labor Day. While they barbecuing, we're gonna be sitting here talking and grilling, barbecuing and grilling.
I ain't gonna be barbecuing. I'm not partaking into this madness until we get.
It's Labor Day. It's for working people. And I go to work like a doctor. I be working. I ain't gonna drink no coffee this Sunday. Not a lot of them. Bucktown, the mayor's wife allegedly moving 80 million.
Quietly. Words are hard to read.
I said allegedly quietly moving 80 million, and it don't even get picked up by the news. Shit, they was talking about it in little news articles. But you see, they talk about that Flint Saginaw beef, like we ain't been having shit going on with all different cities, like Mickey said, for years.
Distraction.
Yeah, distraction. And they'll do that too.
And
they have you looking over here and they playing over there.
And you know usually where it come from, a little female. Most people, you know, when you go, listen, you can get into trouble just going on the south side of Flint or out in the north side, and you go in other people's neighborhoods. They think they own their women.
Right.
That ain't nothing new. That's, you know, that ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new.
You don't have to retract your message because it's already saved on the other screen. It's gonna show anyway.
What message is retracted?
About the 80 million. It looked like all of them, but they still saved. You still
you still on here, man. You can't. This is the new stuff. This ain't no. You say it and you get off. You are a hit.
It's there forever.
Yes, you are in the know-how. And the only reason, because I had, you know, I've been running. Yeah, but y'all gonna get a full show. I promise I'll make sure. If I didn't really have to bounce, I would have said it and did this 30 minutes. But I gotta shoot a couple
like me
moves.
and DC did. But go back and check out the shows from earlier this week. I do believe that Tuesday's show was one of my personal best and favorites that me and Mickey ever put down. And then Wednesday with DC was awesome. Like when Mickey left, the show still ran smooth with me and DC. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, check out those shows. Great
check
shows
them
this
out.
week. Check out all the shows if you missed them. And shout out to the replay game.
Facts.
Happy birthday to Just Oil from the 937 and Jeff Sugar Johnson from the ATL.
Shorty, you heard.
Prayers to our other side of the 810 family. I heard you praying for Sister Renee.
Yeah, praying for her nephew.
Her nephew, and then our other 810 watcher, Valerie Southall, who buried her mother on yesterday.
For sure. Yeah. Prayers to everybody, man, who lost a loved one. And prayers to these fools that's doing this voting, nationally and locally.
Right. And I want y'all to be careful this weekend. Stay safe. Don't be out there clowning. Get in the house early.
Because I want to see y'all Monday.
Right.
We did not gather here to ask politely. We are here to declare with one voice that injustice has met its match with the people of Flint. This moment is not about one man. It's about every citizen. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, and beyond, who has been ignored, mistreated, and silenced by the very systems that is meant to protect them. It's about every family who has buried their pain in silence. It's about every child growing up in a city where power speaks louder than truth. We are done waiting.